Coach, what disappointed you most about the way the guys played today?
We just didn't have any effort tonight. I mean, it started right from the beginning. I mean, we layup after layup. We just didn't come to compete tonight, and that's kind of disappointing.
What was lacking specifically defensively, especially with Holiday scoring 35 points?
Well, again, I mean, we just, he dominated the whole game. I mean, in terms of where he wanted to go with the basketball, and a lot of it was at the rim, and we just didn't sit down and defend, and that's just not us.
How did Raymond look to you?
A little rusty, but I mean, he'll get back. I mean, we can't base everything on one game. He got 20-some minutes under his belt. That was the main thing, from a conditioning standpoint, to get him back out on the floor. But it wasn't just Raymond. I mean, we across the board we were awful. Coaches, everybody.
Was Jason effective? Anything with the back, or did he see it?
Well, again, I mean, when I saw the game was out of reach, I mean, it wasn't no sense of trying to go back and trying to make something out of nothing there. And so I basically told him to go in and get treatment and get ready for tomorrow.
A game like this, just chalk up to one of those nights, I guess, Coach, or?
Yeah, but I mean, we can't have nights like that. I mean, that's no excuse. I mean, I know teams go through it. We haven't had very many games this season like that, and coaching standpoint, none of us like sitting there watching that, and it's on all of us. It's on me. It's on the players, and we just make sure we don't have another game like that.
You know, put your finger on maybe why you guys came out.
I wish I could.
How troubling is that, though, when that happens? I mean, what are you thinking when you're standing there on the sideline?
Well, I mean, you go through it. I mean, it's not the first time I've been blown out in a game, but it's no fun, for none of us. As the players playing, it can't be fun for them. But again, they control what goes on the floor, and we got to get better effort.
JR has struggled again offensively tonight. He's kind of in like this 3-game slump. What kind of level of concern do you have?
Well, it's a major concern. I mean, JR is a big part of what we do. I mean, on both ends of the floor. And tonight he, didn't even make a shot tonight. So we got to kind of get him back, reprogram him back to playing like he'd been playing, and get him playing at a high level, because we're going to need him.
Are you at least happy to see Amari continuing to be explosive?
Yeah, I mean, Amari's been great. I mean, every game since he's been back, he's gotten better. And I can't help but think he's going to continue to get better. So that was a plus tonight.
The offense case of the situation, we guys trying to make things happen, or the look's not there.
Well, we missed a lot of shots. I mean, shots that we make. I mean, JR missed wide open shots. I mean, and Rook couldn't sniff the rim either. He put up 0 for 2. So I mean, you go through nights like this, boy, but we just can't afford to have very many more like this.
Mike, how do you decide, and how do you kind of balance the idea that you're playing tomorrow? And obviously, you guys are making a little bit of a run there, either at the end of the third, beginning of the fourth. How do you decide when it's time to pull the plug?
I didn't see a run. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I hung in there as long as I could, but we never gained any ground, and they were still playing pretty well in that fourth quarter. So I mean, it was time to pull it and think about tomorrow.
Is there anything beneficial about getting right back out there tomorrow night?
That's a good thing. We didn't got to sit another day and wait on it. We got Atlanta coming in there. They're playing pretty good basketball, and we got to be ready to play.